Welcome to the channel. We're headed from Paxson, Alaska down to Glenallen. We just came off of the Denali Highway and thought there might be a gas station at the junction of the Denali Highway and the Richardson, but there wasn't that we could find. So we're headed down to Glenallen to get some gas. Good news is I have 2 saddle tanks and one of them is still full. So we should be just fine. Looks like a little rain in the forecast, but lots of adventure there too. So stick around. Thanks for watching. Scout's still cruising, filled up with gas. I'll figure out my mileage across the Denali and down to here. And we're on our way to somewhere dry. Gotta go. Bye. All right, so we are packing up and getting ready to leave Ranch House Lodge, which is just down the road from Glenallen. Absolute wonderful place. The campground is pleasant, right on the creek. No more mosquitoes than anywhere else in Alaska. Showers were hot, and they were included in your price, so there wasn't this put in a quarter, you get 5 minutes, hope you get done kind of thing. Good place. Even paying for gold in the creek, no luck, but you never know till you try. And also I suck at it, so maybe that's the reason. Scout still doing fine. I think I figured out this morning we got 1,400 miles on it now. Folks, if you're ever in Alaska, you've got to do the Denali Highway. I would recommend coming in from the Cantwell side and going across the way we did. It was wonderful. When you pop out the other side, there's no gas for a while. You got to get down to Glenallen to get gas, and then come on down here. This is a cool place too. Good place to shower 4 days of the Denali Highway off, where we were just roadside camping the whole time. So today we're popping out of here, down the road, going to go down near the Matanuska Glacier, and then make a decision. We'll see how things are going. Maybe have lunch down there, or a late lunch, early supper, because we kind of slept in and enjoyed the electricity and the water, and laid in the teardrop and watched us a movie on the computer, and a little slow moving this morning, but it's been an incredible adventure so far. So we'll see you down the road. And also the Ranch House Lodge. I knew it was meant to be when I looked over and saw this incredible international truck sitting here on display. It's pretty cool. They got a cool story about the original homesteaders here. Drove this up from, I want to say she said Minnesota. Him and his there were 3 brothers that came up, and they built that cabin, and even built this little log outhouse, which is kind of cool. They busted out 2 barrels and split it to make the round roof. Anyway, and then over there is like a 45 pickup that he says he's trying to put together and restore. So it is kind of meant to be for an international guy. We made it to the Matanuska Glacier. The Scout's doing fine. Road's very steep here, so we're really giving those new brakes a workout. But No, she's doing good. She's doing good. I just kind of keep it in low gear coming off or pull it out of overdrive at least, and let the motor kind of take the brunt of it. Seems to be doing well. There's the glacier out in the distance. There's a way up through there. Lots of flight seeing tours and things like that up the hill here. But I think we're going to skip it and head on back. We've done this before 20 years ago. We walked around on top of that with some family and had a good day. But it's a pretty good hike in, and well, my Scout doesn't lock. Anyway. Knik River, not too far away from Palmer. I think this is where we're going to stay tonight. Got this little place tucked in there. Beautiful mountains behind us. The moon sitting on the mountain over there, and the incredible Knik River there behind us. So we're going to sleep on this sandbar right here and have us a nice evening by the river. We had lots of air traffic through the afternoon and in the morning the next day. Bush pilots practicing touch and goes along the river, practicing their skills at landing on sandbars. And then there were several helicopters that went by. I'm not exactly sure what that was about, but that big old double propped helicopter was kind of cool. And then there was this one that was pulling some cargo downriver. It's amazing what they can do. Yummy, yummy bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches by the fire, warm coffee, incredible views, and the scenery's nice too. That's right. Old man's got game.
Go away.
Well, if the airplane is coming by.
Some of us would like to eat.
Eat. The end of the journey is here. We are camped by the Knik River, but later today we're going to put the Scout and the Teardrop in some secure storage for the year, and fly back to Virginia and come back next year and try this again. Thanks for joining us. We've had a great time. It's actually given us lots of courage to try and maybe do this with our Scouts down in Virginia too. So maybe the channel's not totally dead, or at least maybe not a big pause until next year. But we are going to sign off for now. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so next year when we're back, you'll get the notifications. And thanks for watching, and we will see you next year.
Bye.
Well, isn't that the way it goes? Literally driving the Scout to put it in storage, and I noticed that my brakes are working. When you apply full pressure, good brakes. But when you start easing the pressure off slightly, boom, to the floor. We did work the brakes pretty hard coming out of Glenallen. There was some really steep grades around the Matanuska Glacier. I don't know, I'm thinking maybe I'm going to have a rebuild next year before we take off, or get a new master cylinder, because I think what's happening is when I have good pressure, the seal is holding. But there's problem with it, deformity or something, that when it isn't real heavy pressure, it's blowing past the seal. Oh well. So maybe I'll have a master cylinder in my luggage next year when I come back. Oh well, it's always an adventure. So I checked inside, fluid's full, both reservoirs. It's a little damp here, but I can see no sign of leaking at all. I haven't used any brake fluid over the trip. The floorboard, driver's side floorboard up in there, all looks dry. So really, it's just got to be the seals in here. I'm not positive about a rebuild kit. I don't know. I put new brakes on the front, but I did not put new brakes on the back. So before my trip next year, maybe I should go ahead and put back brakes on and a new master cylinder and just be done with the problem. Well, the adventure never ends, but this part of the trip has. We've got the Scout tucked away for the winter so it can hibernate until spring. And then we'll fly back up and give it another try. With any luck, the border crossing will be a little bit easier next year. We're a bit disappointed, but the truth is it gives us an excuse to go back again, which we're pretty happy about. Be sure and subscribe to the channel. We're hoping to do a few more videos down over on the East Coast. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and we will see you out there on the road.